Peep the flick of the wrist while I'm stirring up my witch's brew. Black girl magic, I'm a savage. Yeah, you know it's true. Yeah, you know it's true. Yeah, you know it's true. Black girl magic, I'm a savage. Yeah, you know it's true.
Today we're going to be talking about my top 4 cheap vegan staples: rice, beans, pasta, and potatoes. So my favorite, well, no, pasta's my favorite. Rice is amazing. You could do so many things with just a basic bag of rice. You can make fried rice with a bag of frozen mixed veggies, add some soy sauce, you're good to go. You could make rice and beans. You could do, if you're fancy, risotto, but I don't mess around with that. My favorite is coconut lentils and rice. It is so good. Just rice is just so easy. And next up, I'm going to talk about beans. Beans are very, very diverse, or legumes if you're fancy, whatever. I love black beans and kidney beans, and these are red lentils, which you can make curry with, aka dal. And I'm going to soak some of these kidney beans tonight because tomorrow I'm making a Caribbean dish called Chickpea. And I'm going to make it in a crock pot. I'll show on Instagram what that came out like because it's so good. And you can do so many things with beans because they're so cheap and easy. So, rice and beans, duh. I made like a rice and beans with tofu recipe. It was so random, but it was so good. Chili, of course. It's a great crock pot dish or even like on the stove. And burritos, tacos. Like, there's just so many things you can do with beans and seasonings. And yeah, suck those beans. And pasta, my absolute favorite thing in the world because I could eat it every day. Pasta has a lot of varieties, different shapes, so you never get bored. There's gluten free, and there's regular whole wheat if you want to be healthier too. And my favorite pasta dish that I made up is lemon butter sauce. It's just onions cooked down in veggie broth and veggie vegan butter and lemon juice, and it makes a silky, yummy sauce. Oh yeah, and wine, because I'm fancy like that, and I cook with wine sometimes. And just so many pastas you can do. I'm a very big fan of ragu. I love it. The traditional has cheese in it, but the garden variety blend, veggie blend, and the garlic and tomato and onion is vegan, so you can get those. That's one of my favorites. So next, let's talk about potatoes. We all know you can boil, mash them, and stick them in the stew, but I like to bake them. You can make baked potatoes, curry, potato soup, or add them to chickpea salad like I did last night. Chickpea salad is delicious. I'll link the recipe below because it's very basic ingredients: tomatoes, olives, onions, potatoes, and chickpeas. And you add vinegar, and it's just such a good meal. Like, it's filling, it makes a lot of it, and they're all very basic ingredients. So if you want to start out experimenting with vegan dishes, hit up my website, The Messy Vegan Teen, because there's lots of, like, I listed a whole source of, like, vegan meal ideas. Like, if you just want to do, like, once a month or once a week, whatever, you can try out, like, very basic vegan dishes. And the key is seasoning. That's going to be part 2. I'm going to make a little video about seasoning and just help you guys out and how to start off being a cheap vegan.